Right, so I'm going to play another speed match on Backgammon Galaxy. Come on, let's get it open. It doesn't take long to get an opponent. I think I'm going to play a 7-pointer. Don't know what that lag is. Create game, and I'm going to try and find someone high rated because I like to play people like give me a challenge. I could play him. Yeah, I mean, okay. Ideally, I want to play someone even better than 2000, but he might well be a good player, just hasn't played many matches. Where do you click to find out? Yeah? No, his peak rating was 2122. Anyways, so 315361. I make the bar, and I've already got like a decent position, but so is he. That's obviously a very good roll. Double four, does he make both points? That's just, he played that so quickly, and I don't know why you would do that. And I mean, maybe I can even double here because he's not guaranteed to cover it next go. So I just do that. He's forced to roll a 4-2 or a 6-3. Obviously, that's a great shot. That's a fantastic shot for me. I mean, this is like a guy that plays just instantly without thinking, and you do have time to think. So he's obviously going to get 2. No. So I've got some chances to point on him, and I failed to do that. I can't hit him. And that's a great shot because that makes it 17. And now I've got these stragglers on my 18 point, which are going to be tough to bring home. And this is a difficult play, but I think I'm just going to slot the deuce and take my chances, see what happens. If he rolls a 6, I might hit and cover. Yeah, I might well roll a 6, but he's not going to recube. Or he might. He might. I don't think I can pass this. I've got one. The problem is I've got one spare, like checker burnt on the ace point, so my effective pip count's probably something like 78. Plus he has, excuse me. Plus he has 6s to hit. So, but you know, if he doesn't roll a 6 and he rolls a small number, of course, double 6 leaves a shot. But I've got 2 blocks in board. I mean, initially I could never have thought this could be a pass, but I just don't want to give him 2 points for nothing. So he has to play them both to the ace. I mean, it's not even ideal when I don't get past here. So he has another 6. So I don't really get the logic of me taking, but it seems like a take. But yeah, definitely I can see why it must have been a cube. Looks like it's going to be a short match. Might get shot. And 4-0 down with the player that just doesn't use any time whatsoever, which unless it's like a thing that he tries to do, like a little test. I sometimes do that. I just try and play without using any time just to see how it feels. But I mean, unless he's doing that, I don't see why you would not take a little bit of time. Obviously, these plays are very easy. So 6-5. I suppose I have to run. I just can't afford to be hit with 6s. Yeah, his plays are pretty easy. So if I come up 6-1, it's only 6-1 I gain on really, because then he makes the bar with 6-1. But everything else I think it's better for me to stay back because I have Yep. I don't think he'll cube. I think he should play on, and he will. Larry G. Do I know this person? Rings a bell. Larry G. Most backgammon players have been playing for so long, you know, on other servers, and they tend to use nicknames that they've used on other servers. So maybe I've seen Larry G around somewhere. So I hit, and then like, is he going to fool himself into cubing this? No, I shouldn't have left the shot. She's going to roll that. 1, 2. I can make the 9, but so if I make the 9, 3, 6 is a shot leaving number. And if I make the deuce and he rolls something like deuces, then he fans, and then I'm forced to break even more. So I don't know, but just not to take too long. Yeah, I don't think I can cube this. I mean, it's not ideal, so now a 3-6 is a great shot for him. Doesn't think about cubing. Deuce 5. Obviously not hitting. See, there's a sort of randomness in when players that don't think cube. I've thought he might have cubed there for some reason. He's just used 2 seconds. I can't cube this. It's in a pretty strong position. That's a great roll. And so I've got stuff here. I've got something here. I think I have to cube it because of the market losers like double 2, double 3, and the fan, and so it's just a trivial take. Yeah, you see if you roll something like that, and he fans, and you roll pretty well, then you're going to be regretting not having doubled, so you see, it just sort of turns around so quickly. So I probably want to give myself a 6 to hit the third checker, and maybe even try and backgammon him. No shame in that. It's a reasonable thing to do that because I don't block with. Now, this is tricky. I'm just tempted to do that. It doesn't really make much sense. Yeah. So I hit, lucked out there. 1, 2, 3. I mean, this is probably wrong for the BG, but yeah, it doesn't make sense to do that. I would have been better off, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4. That seems forced. And this for the BG, I don't think so. Because he saves it anyway most of the time when he doesn't hit. Okay, so 4 all against Larry Insta. Five, 3, 3, 1, 4, 2, making the 4 point. 2, 1, just because I'm behind in the race, I don't want to split. He should split because he's ahead in the race. Now I'm just going to make the bar. Definitely favourite. He should make the 5. Think he will. No, that's terrible. And now this sort of equalizes it for me. It's a great shot for him. I think I have to hit. I do want to come in on the 5 point, but I'm going to have to hit. And I don't think this can be a cube because I've got 3 men back, even if I roll a 6. That is a good shot. I think I'm just going to do that and eschew the 8, making the 8. And that's just like his best roll. And this is probably a cube. I have no idea what I'm going to do. suppose I have to pass. I mean, if he rolls like a 4-3, I come in with a 2-6. I'm still not in great shape. I mean, it might be terrible to pass that, but he's likely to take a bad cube at this score. So any equity that I lost by the incorrect pass, I'll probably gain. Oh, but I'm not going. Yeah, that's a good play. So having said that, I think I'm going to split, and I mean I could just make the 4-point, but that makes it easy for him to bring men down from his midpoint. I think he should probably play quietly, just play one from the mid. I don't really like that play, even though I've got a blocking board. So now he's committed to a blitz. And does he hit here? Does he make the 3-point? Does he come out to the 20? It's all very tricky. He just plays it instantly. Unless he's see, I can still come in, like, come in with a 3, and then he has to hit loose, and oh, it's obviously looking good for him. So chances are I'm going to just get gammoned, and then we can have a look at the game on extreme gammon, get it all over with. The only decision I can remember at the moment is the cube in the last game that I passed. I mean, I really wasn't sure, but I don't like to get too bogged down in it and then start wasting time. I might need some time, and yeah, this looks like a gammon. I mean, I might as well resign, but okay, I'm going to resign. Let's see how we both played. I didn't play. Again, I'm playing really badly. I don't know what it is. Whether it's because I'm streaming, but let's see what Extreme says. I thought I had easy decisions. So what was like? I can't remember what. Yeah, oh, this, and then I cubed. This might not have been a cube. Okay, it was. This double 4, I just didn't understand, but it ended up not being so bad. And I thought I had really easy decisions here. Maybe this was the pass. That was the thing that I got sucked into. No, it was an easy take. So I made no mistakes in the first game. Just played a 0. And then what did we have here? This game. Yeah, where it seemed like pretty. So he's also playing 1. He missed a cube here. Yeah, I mean, he didn't even think about it. I'm not saying I knew that it was a cube, but mine wasn't quite a cube. And then where did I go wrong? So, yeah, just a little bit inaccurate playing these moves here. I should have split. It was a huge take. This was where I went wrong. This is like my whole. This was the thing. I made basically one blunder. And that just shows you it wasn't even a cube. It's terrible. I just felt, what did I think? I felt if he rolled a 2 or a 1, I was like pretty dead. But then, and then if he rolls a 2-5 or a 1-6, yeah, I just felt it was pretty dead. But I mean, yeah. So one decision it costs you. But I mean, it doesn't mean you play a bad match. It just means that you were lost on one decision, but the computer doesn't really take account of that. Yep. Okay, so that was a nice match. I enjoyed it, and thanks for watching, if you did.